Guys, DZ here. You may remember from a little while back, like 3 weeks ago, when I made a contest video. Wasn't really a contest, so don't freak out if you haven't seen that video. It was more me just complaining about contests and how stupid they are. But anyway, you can go check that out if you want to. I mentioned in that video I was working on my deck for Nationals, and I am. It's pretty much done right now. I'm building it with Alexander Thomas. If you don't know that name, that's totally okay. He got first place at 2 different regionals and 2 pretty much different formats with really unconventional builds of Madolche. But he did do it one in the format we're in now with Dragon Balls and Prophecy. Anyway, we've been making the best deck for the past 2 months now, and I think we've come with a pretty good build. Our builds are like 1 or 2 cards off, pretty much play style differences. But one thing I want to talk about is Minimalist Madolche, and that is what we are playing. It is a Madolche deck that doesn't really focus on huge combos, focuses on grinding the opponent down. Now, Minimalist Madolche is called Minimalist because you're not playing a lot of Madolches. We're only playing 13 Madolche cards in the main deck, and right now I'd like to tell you what they are and why we play so little. If you want to try out this type of build, I don't know, it's not for everybody. I like this type of gameplay, but some people like the Hoot Cake eccentric version. Anyway, we're playing 3 Magellan. That's pretty standard. It's kind of hard not to run 3 of these because it's the most consistent card. And if you're trying to grind your opponent down, you can just keep looping these and they'll go back in the deck. If you can't get to a ticket or chateau or anything, which happens. Also go with Ultimate Offering, as everybody knows. That card's pretty simple. There's only 2 Madolche Hoot Cake. 3 is too much. You'll run out of targets very fast, or at least good targets, because you want to not just +1 off this. You want to go for Messenger Gelato and +2 with a search. Hoot Cake is a really good card though, and deserves more than 1 spot. So the next card up is 2 Messenger Gelato. Messenger Gelato sucks to draw. You want it in the deck for Hoot Cake. We do have Mew Fuel to deal with it if you draw it, but you want it in the deck for Invoker and Hoot Cake and stuff like that. One thing to know about Messenger Gelato is that oftentimes, you guys don't know side deck or really how it plays, but it's a grind deck, and oftentimes you lock the Dragon Jewels opponent down, and Messenger Gelato is the only thing that can run over defense position Stream, which is pretty noteworthy. You need to tell him if obviously that's bad yet. Playing with 1 Mew, we try to build this deck to not be as susceptible to hand traps, and Hoot Cake is already susceptible, but you gotta play that. Usually just to make use of Messenger Gelatos that you draw. I also like to use Mew to summon it, go for Hoot Cake, banish for Hoot Cake, to get Messenger Gelato to +2 off of that play, then go into Invoker and go into Queen, and you know the deal, but only 1. Then 1 Princess, she is the princess of Madolche, so it's kind of hard not to play her. Also, she's good because she can bump up to 2300 if you're under Chateau and have no monsters in your grave, which is pretty cool. And she can pop stuff like Royal Decree, and she's just really annoying to deal with. So that's it for the monsters. I think there's 10, right? 5. Oh, there's only 9. Oh yeah, it's only 9. But anyway, for the spells we're playing, I'm playing 2 Ticket. Ticket is more important than Chateau in most matchups because it helps with the consistency, and it gets you to Hoot Cake because Hoot Cake is pretty important, but it clogs if you play more than 2. But Ticket is really good, obviously, at 2. Only 1 Chateau. This is only really good in like rogue matchups. Against Dragon Balls, it really doesn't do anything. Against Prophecy, it really doesn't do anything. Against Prophecy, you could play 3 of them and kind of outdo their tower, but it really doesn't matter too much, and 1 seems to work the most. That's it for the spells, just those 3. There's only 1 trap, just 1 Knights. We played around every number of this card, but we found 1 worked the best, because you can search it out when you need to, and if you draw multiple of them, it really sucks. Maybe if it destroyed... No, definitely if it destroyed the monster, you'd be playing 3 of these. But as of right now, it's super searchable, so you only really need 1. Hopefully this video gives you a good idea of what Minimalist Madolche is, and as the weeks... There's only a couple weeks till Mats, but as the days go by, I will try to upload videos, not necessarily on my whole deck profile, because we've agreed to not give that out until after Nationals, but I will talk about some of my reasoning behind my choices and how I came up with something. So hopefully you guys like this video, and catch you guys later. Bye.